Former Prime Minister was live from Kyiv as he spoke to Richard Madeley and Susanna Reid on ITV's Good Morning Britain. Boris Johnson abruptly walked away from his conversation with Richard Madeley and Susanna Reid on Good Morning Britain. Reid, 54, admitted she was hoping for an interview with the former Prime Minister, telling entertainment correspondent Richard Arnold that she might have to cut his segment short if Mr. Johnson could appear on their show. The ex-Conservative leader managed to find the time and spoke to the presenters live from Kyiv, exactly 3 years since Russia invaded Ukraine. Reid began. "This is a bit of surprise that you've turned up in Kyiv. It's a big day, of course, because world leaders are having this call about what to do about Ukraine. What do you think should happen?" The 60-year-old began by shutting down any claims that Ukraine was to blame for the war, saying, "It's total rubbish." Ukraine is the victim. Mr. Johnson went on to say that he believes the minerals agreement between the US and Ukraine is close to being signed. That commits the US not only to future financing of Ukraine but also to a free, sovereign and secure Ukraine under Donald Trump, Mr. Johnson said. That is not to be sneezed at, it's a very important commitment. After answering another question, the politician confessed. "Anyways, I've got to love you and leave you." But it appeared Madeley was keen to continue the conversation as he asked, "As a former Prime Minister, how do you deal with an American president who says that black is white?" "How do you talk to him?" Mr. Johnson said you have to keep knocking the ball back over the net, adding, "This is crazy stuff but you've got to look at what is actually being proposed and when you look at the potential of the agreement, I think it's positive for Ukraine." Clearly in a hurry, Mr. Johnson swiftly removed his earpiece as he announced, "I've got to go." The politician could be seen removing all his equipment and walking out of the shot as Reid said, "Thank you very much indeed for your time this morning." Just disentangling himself from our microphone and off he goes.